Hello everyone, this is Serious Trivia. Welcome back to another episode of our legendary Amenmesse Let's Play as we continue for episode 30 from turn 127. So we're wrapping the game up. We're very close to getting our ultimate victory. We need to just clean up the map a little bit and pick up some points where we can and basically wait for turn 140. So let's see which armies we have not moved. Okay, we need to rush these. And then use these. I'll probably grab this. And then we'll also use this here to grab that. And then we'll come back to this next turn. New building here, lifestyle pastures, basically herding, and yeah, not much to build here.
I was bound to dominate.
We're gonna have to do influence first. There's not a lot of outpost locations here. This one will be more useful. That might be a full build here. Oh, actually, we gotta get rid of this. Do we ultimately keep this? Yeah, I guess we do.
Old Kush will live in me.
Happiness is still so negative here. I think this is a full build. Yep. Alright, I think we're good with construction as well.
Warrior of Nubia. Warrior of Nubia. Protect the city. When I call, you answer. Warrior of Nubia.
Do you think we go to war with them?
It is clear your father was a fool to deny one so worthy.
They're vassal of... Oh. A little bit more complicated.
You have a proposal. I look forward.
Are they all vassals of King Sup?
It's always good to have
I think we might want to focus on the Canaanite factions first then. This is the case.
I am in your hands.
We work well, you and I. Long may it continue.
Mighty warrior. To war. I'll kill you. I live for this.
Yeah,
Death to
he
my
does not
enemies.
know how many armies we're going to throw at him.
On my way.
Right, if this
I
is
will
as far
take
as we're
what
going to
is
go
owed
this
me.
way,
By any means. God, Pharaoh.
we can get rid of this
Face
for
my
them.
golden blade.
Then still come back to
March
join the
ahead.
siege. And yeah,
You are nothing.
what little advantage they had is now gone.
Ah, sweet victory. I will lead again. Ruler of all Egypt. Press on. The fire of Nubia. Amenmesse, Pharaoh of Egypt. Get marching. Battle is my calling. I'll prove myself worthy.
Might keep that.
No one doubts me now.
We'll use that first. Yeah, it feels like we're going to actually clean up the Canaanite factions before we do anything else.
Warrior of Nubia,
Not scared of that.
into your positions.
We can be a little bit more aggressive
moving.
here.
Death to my enemies. Warrior of Nubia. Warrior of
We have not
Nubia.
declared war against Hetch yet.
Warrior of Nubia.
Hoping to
To my
find
destiny.
maybe a better opening against them than what we have available right now. Wait, is there really nothing to build for one? Yeah, actually there is... There might be nothing to build for one. That's fine.
Warrior of Nubia.
Delivery.
Let's get going. Glory beckons.
Just make sure he doesn't have any items.
The might of Nubia. To victory. I miss the desert sands. A crown, a throne, an empire. Warrior of Nubia.
I guess our job
Spirit and pride.
would be just to shore up our coastal defenses, as we do have some factions with land farther away that could be sailing down towards us. So these two new armies probably just be situated around here, as we are shifting east now.
Warrior of Nubia.
I'll take this.
Die, sun demons. Off we go. We showed them. Warrior of Nubia. With me, brothers. Glorious bloodshed.
I mean, one of them go up, one of them go down. I don't care who's who, so if they swap back, it's fine.
It was never in doubt. The fire of Nubia.
Alright, if he wants to stay here,
Set up patrols.
that's totally fine.
Battle is my calling. Warrior of Nubia.
We got calm seas this turn, so our coast guards really have nothing to do right now.
The great river carries me. Warrior of Nubia. Stay alert, brothers. Courage is everything. Warrior of Nubia. Prepare for anything. Warrior of Nubia. Warrior of Nubia. Warrior of Nubia. Warrior of Nubia. Make your name or die.
I guess we keep recruiting.
Strong arms and stronger stomachs. I'll prove myself worthy. I expect strong arms and open hearts. Let us band together.
I think we're good. Right, Hetch is like the most difficult one. I mean, 3 armies, it might just be a slower struggle, but it's not going to be difficult. Only 19 factions on the map. Alright, got our victory point. Completed 20 ambitions during our campaign. Got achievement for that, but... Let's see, trying to escape.
I stand unbroken. Death to my enemies. My time is now. You stand no chance. Face me, cowards!
He's mustering.
How long can peace last? Marching on! To war! Keep them trapped! Power and pride.
I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do, but
Spirit and pride. I am in control. The fire of Nubia.
I can strike at him.
I would gladly cut a deal. Mighty warrior. March! I'll kill you! Glory beckons. I live for this.
Yeah, I think we have to wipe the army out before we go siege the city, or else they get 2 armies to show up, and we are going to be a pretty tough spot.
Get used to your chits.
Now we might be able to catch him
I'll get
on that second retreat, maybe. Right, we don't have extra movement here.
I'll
We can
prove
take this
myself
off
worthy. Death to
and then
my
head
enemies.
back.
Keep moving.
They can cut them off.
Fire of Nubia. Battle is my calling.
Alright, we should be good here. Let's get this finished first. And then we could consider creating some population using this. Alright, now we're at 5, and I can actually get rid of it and get one back next turn. I don't know if we actually get... Is this a temple? Do we get... it is also a temple, so we get workforce here for that. Guess we would get this.
Finally, I am renowned.
What do we want to build here? I guess a food multiplier? No, that doesn't work. We don't have enough influence here. Why? Only one shrine. Okay. So we have to fix that with the influence building.
Life is too easy.
We could go for a Monument of Greatness. Ramses, you know, extra slot that we can't do anything with. Get 7 influence here. Get 5 victory points. That's the key. The victory points. So we're going to save it up for that. Alright, I think the buildings are good.
The sun shines on me. Support my undertaking. I'll prove myself worthy. Hear me, hear me. Man the walls.
Right, we'll defend.
Courage is everything. I ride the current of Egypt. On my way. Ruler of all Egypt. Remain vigilant. I won't hold back. Another step closer to my goals.
Alright, we don't need 2 native mustering at both of these locations. We might build an influence building in one of them. So I guess we'll chop this down.
Death to my enemies. Stay alert, brothers. Move out. Power and pride.
We are right next to Ursu's territory.
I stand unbroken. My time is now. The fire of Nubia.
We will still go over here first.
March!
Yeah, we don't need wood.
Glory beckons.
The might of Nubia,
Alright, he's ready to leave. Let's grab some extra movement.
by divine will, the cradle of our people. I miss the desert
Oh.
sands.
That's pretty garbage. We can straight up tear this down.
Battle is my calling.
I'm gonna go down and greet him.
Into your positions. I'll prove myself worthy. The great river carries me. Spirit and pride. Mighty warrior. Protect the city. Death to my enemies. Set up patrols. The fire of Nubia. Power and pride. Warrior of Nubia. My time is now.
Yeah, pretty peaceful. No sea people this year. Oh, got ourselves an armor. Plenty of generals could use that. It's probably auto-equipped onto someone. That's fine. Alright, we got our royal
I was
decree.
bound to dominate.
And we don't have a lot of provinces with max workforce, just a few in the back. But eventually all of them will get there. Kind of want this, but also kind of want this, the tier 4 one. See, that's nice too. A lot of gold, but I don't think we can get there. Yeah, now we really just got to consider, like, what are some of the ones we can still get in time that actually would make a difference. I guess this would make a difference, but 7 turns, I don't think we'll get there. A lot of these are a lot of turns, though. Alright, let's get that. We have a lot of good range units, why not? Got 6 points. Maxed it out.
Wealth all around. Tempting.
Yeah, we need to wait one more turn. We're going to build our Monument of Greatness here. That might get us very close, right? We'll have 137, 3 points away. Uniting Sinai is going to get us 2 more points. We'll be 1 point away. And then we do have another landmark building, but we are missing a lot of workforce for that one.
Old Kush will live in me.
guess it would be that.
I will triumph. The cradle of our people. I stand unbroken. Glorious bloodshed. No one doubts me now. Ah, sweet victory. Battle is my calling.
We probably do have to chase them down.
I am in your hand.
Can't reach.
You stand no chance.
So close, though.
Courage is everything.
Alright, they shifted their armies down. I'm gonna start sieging.
You are nothing. They'll break eventually.
There's not much here.
I'll prove myself worthy. Death to my enemies.
I think we actually just force this.
We showed them. My greatness.
I mean,
is
they're
proven.
already shattered. It stops their desert attrition, which is key.
Fire of Nubia.
Then we can track
To my
this.
destiny. Spirit and pride.
Golden food. I like both, but I think in this case I actually want gold. Yeah, even though it's a single gold building. I mean, it's not like there's only a single food building as well. The other one's wood. I'll grab that. Ooh. I guess so? The influence right.
With the voice of the gods, I declare this court in session.
Yeah, I don't think we can build anything.
Battle is my calling. I'll prove myself worthy. Prepare for anything.
Alright, they send the general back.
I'll kill you.
Don't care.
Face me, coward.
We don't want to keep the fort anyway,
Death to
so
my
this will get
enemies.
us resources, make that fight a little bit better, and we can speed up our build afterwards.
I live for this. Glorious bloodshed. You stand no chance.
We can check Ursu's territory. We can spend 200 gold, spy on
It
him.
was never in doubt. The gods favor me.
More gods for us.
Always good to see a friend.
How strong are they? Hatch is down to 1. Let's get that right. 7 turns, okay. Ursu has 12. Wow, okay. Beersheba almost done. They're right in front of us. We wipe them first. Okay.
The fire of Nubia. I'll get there.
So we'll take care of them first. We'll just double team that. They just have 3 extra garrison plus the army. Not too difficult.
Battle is my calling. Rightful heir of Egypt. Amenmesse, Pharaoh of Egypt.
We can prepare for this.
Fortune ahead. Glory beckons. The might of Nubia. Guard the gates.
Okay, we're fine. We're just gonna guard the coast like that, and
I'll prove myself worthy.
send one more to the front lines. All the way up here.
Off we go. Power and pride. My time is now. Death to my enemies.
Alright, he's recruited everyone. He's trying to join up with the one behind.
I will do great things.
I guess we will sail
Courage is
backwards. We can get a lot of movement back by doing this, I think.
Hear me.
Not enough to reach them, but we
I
will be
ride the
closer.
current of Egypt. The fire of Nubia.
No
I
invasion.
stand unbroken.
No
Stay
invasion. Oh,
alive,
do we have the
brothers.
bonuses still? We don't. Let's get the discount.
Battle is my calling.
Which means we're probably
I'll
running
prove
that out
myself
of that
worthy.
soon too.
Man the walls. Death to my enemies. Mighty warrior. Prepare for anything.
He's out of the movement one.
The fire of Nubia.
Which probably means he's going to be out of this one too.
Protect the city. Battle is my calling. Glory beckons. Get ready to move. Set up patrols.
We probably could have moved back.
Spirit and pride.
I just thought we couldn't.
Courage is everything. With me, brothers. Into your positions. I'll prove myself worthy. Power and pride.
Yeah, clear seas. Nothing to do.
Mighty warrior. Death to my enemies.
We do have a caravan. Ends in a 5. We can either give up something or we can... Yeah, give up a dried fish. Actually, that would not work. This is a 50. No, we can do rope. We brought a lot of rope. And then we'll basically still hit all the areas that want wheat. And I think we're good. Wow. I did not expect that. Ruined some of our buildings, but overall not a big problem. He might raise it. Oh no, he just looted. Ruined some buildings.
I'm always learning.
Alright. We can do this. 4 more units. No, actually, we're over, so we get 1 point right away. Thank you. Put us ever closer.
Prosperity is not forever.
And we say ever closer because we are going to put in our Monument of Greatness here. 11,000 gold to rush. Alright, I mean, it's not going to push us over, so there's no point to rush. But once we complete Sinai, we should rush, right? We get Hetch in 2 turns, and then we rush, and then we win. And that's it.
The fire of Nubia.
Oh, we get Hetch this turn, don't we? think we get hedged this turn.
We were too much for them. My greatness is proven. My time is now.
Oh, we can
That
pay.
was closer than I'd like.
11k gold it is.
The gods favor me.
We need 5 points. We got 5 points. The ambitions worked out perfectly.
Battle is my calling.
This little army there, super annoying.
I'll prove
I can't reach
myself
them.
worthy.
Just like they're super
I
annoying.
stand unbroken. Marching on.
They're not wiped. They have land up north.
Ah, sweet victory. I'm always learning.
Yeah, absolutely ruined.
A crown, a throne, an empire.
All right, let's take a look at the map before we end our game. We got our realms done. Sinai is under our control. Of course, we can continue pushing into these many factions. We can wipe out the K9 factions pretty easily. There's not too many. Ursay would be the only one that's holding a large territory, but we're just so overloaded that I don't think it's going to matter. So this brings us to a very good end. We didn't get to turn 140, so we technically don't get that achievement, but I could always play that and just continue it after the series end. I think we are so strong that everything's being snowballed that there's really no point to keep playing. Let's finish our building and get our ultimate victory. Alrighty, we got ourselves 108 territories, 35 province owned. Not going to track through all the events, way too many things happening, but essentially the campaign can be summed up to us going from... Oh, how do we clear this? There we go. We started out here. Our initial goal is just to take care of the south, get ourselves a nice border down here, get our resources, and then invade up. Our father died pretty early, and there was the first civil war, which we stay out of. As you can see, we are managing quite well. Once we secure this, pushing up, Napata was a pain. We had to deal with them becoming other factions' vassals, and we had to kind of left them alone. This is Tausret. She became the Pharaoh. So we skipped Napata here as we invaded other factions. I think this was Buhan. And then eventually we finally got the chance where we decided to just ruin our reliability for the rest of the game. We decided to attack them regardless. Well, technically, it was not initiated by us. Just Tausret declared war on us, so we got a chance to fight them. But that ruined our reliability because of diplomacy. Certain things don't make that much sense. But once we got, the moment we got a chance to fight them, we killed them in 3 turns. And then we shifted our armies up. We had vision, we gained vision of the rest of the factions. We ignored Tausret first. We wanted to use the chance that they were in a war to take, this is, I think, Nubed. Cleaned up the west, and then we hopped into the civil war at the very end there as we got Nubed itself. And then we were able to become Pharaoh, and then after a short period, we were able to, this was I think this is Yebu. This is the last piece of land we grabbed in that civil war. And then we became Pharaoh, I think. We got the short victory condition complete after that. And then we took a break where we couldn't go to war with the factions we just pieced out of. The factions that were not pretenders, we definitely can. So we kind of pushed up that way. Yeah, big push. Our armies are coming up together. And then we lost a piece of land, got raised by the Libu invaders, and then Telsrek claimed it. This was when we decided that we needed to go to war with her, even though we were kind of creeping up west at the same time. So we entered the war. As you can see, we kind of erased her really fast, and the push up here got really far as well, as Amenmesse was leading that push. We also stole land using our force annexation ability over here, and we were able to carve out a bit more once we decided to not defend this area. We had a very elite Pharaoh unit army over there, and then we just kept pushing, cleaning up these Egyptian factions one by one. At this point, there's really no Egyptian faction that can kind of contend with us. We still had to arm the armies to take care of all the Libu invaders while taking care of this last Western Desert faction. And then just cleaning up the Delta, bumping to Sea People. Here's where things got a little spicier against the Sea People. But once we set up the Coast Guards and started our push against Ramses, that was the last piece of territory we needed for Egypt. And then we moved into the Sinai. It was over pretty quickly. So we got all of Ramses' land. And then we decided to take on the Canaanite factions. And they cracked pretty quickly as well, until we got our victory here. So definitely a pretty good run. I think we started out in a pretty nice area at the edge of the map. Libu invaders, definitely very annoying, but you do just commit some resources there and you can let the rest of your army go. Once we had all of Egypt under control, there was just a lot of resources. 153k stone at the very end, almost 80k wood, 130k bronze. We spent a lot of gold rushing things, or else if we just played it normally, we probably had 50, 60k gold. We were sweeping the world with our caravans. We no longer needed it for resource. We were just having fun with it, pumping out a lot of food with the wheat, and just taking all the resources at every location. So many items, so many useless items, but also so many upkeep reduction items. Having those outposts for constant active of upkeep reduction kept our food kind of, in between positive and negative, even though we had a lot of armies. And that's going to do it for us. Status-wise, we ended up with just 23 armies. We probably could have pumped out a few more, especially given our food situation. Our gods are on fire. So many points from the shrines. The shrines are really, really good. They're basically what keeps your happiness and influence high. The buildings really doesn't do that. There's no need to waste management building slots for those. Get your resources, get some recruitment centers, and just go with that. Shrines to make up for everything else. And that is pretty much it, as we didn't really take care of diplomacy. We lost our fair share of battles. 11 wars at the same time. Yeah, we had a couple of generals die as well. We had almost 300 battles, fought 37 of them manually, a lot of delegates. I mean, at a certain point, there's just no need to fight. We saw Ramses' last little bit of army show up and we just completely annihilated that. We won most of our battles, one heroic victory, 10 defeats. A lot of these are just settlements getting attacked when we're not there. I don't think we lost any battles where it was army versus army, just empty settlements versus armies. We lost those. There's this one land battle defeat. I'm trying to recall which one that is. Right, most of these are minor settlement. What happened to this one here? Well, it seems like we did lose one. But regardless, definitely a very good campaign. Looking forward to come back. We didn't get to fight Ursu here, but we'll play as Ursu in our next campaign, as he has a very unique mechanic. He prefers to burn things down. Very short-term resource gain. It's going to be a war economy. Essentially, the more we fight, the more resources we get. He has scaling buildings to increase post-battle loot. And basically, we'll be running negative incomes and trying to make up for it just by keep on burning the world down. As the more we're in collapse, the better his economy is. but we'll be dealing with sea people and others at the same time. So it's going to be a very interesting setup, and we'll see how we do with that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this, and see you all next time. Bye!